Hello, this is Scott Venom, and welcome back to our Civilization 7 Blackbeard Tides of Power playthrough. In the last episode, we started our wars with Amina and with Napoleon because of our alliance with, I don't even know how you pronounce his name, Ibn Battuta? But we have our navy making their way over. We have basically this full fleet of captured ships from our battle with the city-state, I believe it was Vienna up here, that are bombarding Napoleon, and then we have our powerful navy that's been farming experience from Benjamin Franklin over here that's made our way over to attack Amina's capital of Ciudad de Mexico. Probably butchered that pronunciation as well, but let's continue on with our game. Now, I can't support that since we don't have the influence, since we are raising one of... oh, never mind, we already raised it. And I will gladly capture that ship, thank you very much. What our problem is going to be with this, I believe, is just that we don't have the land units over here just yet. We have our navy, which is perfect for Where's this idiot going? You go up here. Anyway, our navy is perfect for capturing the coastal settlements like Ostia that's about to go down here in a second. But for Amina's inland settlements, we're gonna have a time trying to capture it. District captured here doesn't have anything that I need, so let's raise it. So once again, over here, Roma doesn't have a port or harbor or anything, so we can't capture it with our naval units. So we need a land unit to make their way over, but we don't have any. Oh, I can levy a scout, like that's gonna do any good. I appreciate that. I want this unit. You know, I probably shouldn't have raised that, thinking about it now, but it is what it is. So, in San Juan, we can't purchase any units just yet. Settlement under threat. San Juan is under threat from whom? Thankfully, Napoleon should be relatively easy to take.
The one who adapts his...
In Candlelight Corners, native-born citizens of a distant colony rant about the British governor's heavy-handed subjugation? Subjugation? My god, that was a mouthful. The smoldering resentment threatens to ignite a rebellion. Silence the opposition with a controlled message, +3 culture on radio station. Crush resistance with military force, +2 rifle infantry, but -37 influence. Do that. We need the rifle infantry. Sorry, y'all, but we need them rifles. We also need this happiness. Now, Mina's got some ships over here, so let's ensure that our army commander doesn't get sunk. Don't think we can't deploy another one. We probably should have. But we have a rifle infantry over here finally, so let's move him over this way. And he'll eventually move in to take Ciudad de Mexico. Okay, so we got a couple of civics. We've got communism. Gain 1 expansionist attribute and 1 scientific. Fascism. Economic militaristic, which is probably the best for what we're looking for. Democracy, cultural, diplomatic attribute points. Nationalism. And globalism gets us another settlement limit, as well as ambassadors. Let's get fascism. And let's continue on with... Let's grab an army commander for these units that we just picked up. We probably should purchase an army commander, actually. Yeah, I believe that said 10,000 gold. If I knew it was that much, I probably shouldn't have clicked it, but it's neither here nor there. Let's grab a laboratory. 15, 17 down here, but it's the cost of a whole lot of stuff. These settlements of Nassau and Newport are growing like crazy. 29. That being said, Carthage is a 52. It's going to cost a good bit of everything, but the science output is crazy. 1 food, 2 production, 5 gold, 4 happiness. Yes, let's throw it there, then we can grow the city out. Get some of this happiness back and some of that production back. Alright, everybody in that fleet commander. Guess y'all can stay down there for now since we don't have land units over here. Social policies. Plus 50% food and happiness towards maintaining specialists. Let's do that. I saw someone on the Reddit for Civ 7 discuss this update, saying it's just a game of admin for all the ships you're about to take, and I really understand why. Because this amount of ships, even with my fleet commanders, I have a couple that are pretty much full. I could do with getting another one over here for the odd ships that can't fit inside this, because this fleet commander is full. Let's heal up. But it's getting kind of crazy. And here's another one that's free. Any other players with any kind of coastal settlements are just going to get destroyed from the sea. Now, wants me to do some wonders. I don't need to do cannery. Museum will probably help, but the places it wants me to put a museum are kind of ridiculous. So let's continue on with getting some land units for our army. And then assault. Oh, we got another point as well. Range infantry. Sure. Oh, we're gonna lose our dreadnought. We're just kind of surrounded here. Rip dreadnought. Significant blizzard. Great name of a natural disaster. In Carthage. Thankfully, we have a lot of gold, and we're making a lot of gold, so we can just instantly repair those. We can finally grow the town of Sheffield out. We need production, which we knew was going to be a problem up here because there's not really any kind of tiles to work in terms of production. We'll grab a land ship over here to move up towards Toulouse and take it. Probably need reduction more than anything down here. In the little town of Bradford. Amina's trying to hinder my finances. That's rude. There's not really anywhere we could put this without... Well, we could lose 7 food, 4 gold, and some happiness. But I don't think that's really a good place to put it. Let's throw this wonder down. Remove the woodcutter. Before our dreadnought is gonna solo Madrid. Definitely need another fleet commander over there. Just because all these ships that we have, that fleet commander is already full. Oh no, we want an army commander. So we already have one army commander going down here towards Amina, so let's move that other one over towards Napoleon. Our army commander is loaded. Here, we've got a field cannon, a mortar, and 2 line infantry. So we should be able to finish off this town with our mortar. Amina's capital's all but down. We have our land ship moving on in. Let's have to put our land. I don't really want to put it there in case Amina trains a ship to sink us. Ada wants a cultural exchange. I just can't believe that this solo ship of the Lion is chilling. So Madrid should go down here in a second. Oh. I didn't know we could do a district raid. Now, Roma doesn't look like it has too much in it, but a 24 population, it is pretty big. I know it steps back into a town. Then I guess we can keep Paris as well. So let's actually keep Roma. We got another resource assignment over here. Let's go culture. We got a bonus in Port-au-Prince, so we'll throw that in there. Never mind, let's take it back from Port-au-Prince and throw it onto Roma. I don't know why when you capture it, it drops back down to a town, because you know this was a city. I'm gonna show my fleet commanders in the middle of everything. I don't know whose trade route I just plundered, but someone's trade route just got. Let's move the ship of the lines in here so I can upgrade. Oh, nice. That's, yes, 2 more unit slots. Perfect. Another leader that opposed my war. Rude. The recent barrage of storms triggers a wide-scale movement to better understand such awesome phenomena, and new groups form to help cope with future disasters. A cluster of researchers argued that weather must be studied scientifically to protect people and infrastructure. Yet a small community of naturalists prefer to focus on humanitarian efforts in the wake of devastation, arguing that weather is inevitable and should be spiritually revered. So we got plus 250 science or plus 250 culture. Let's go with the science because that's going to help us out with flight. It means we can get an aerodrome at the cost of a boatload of happiness, gold, and food. We get some happiness back, thankfully. So now Napoleon's got some war support. That means we're going to take a happiness penalty in our home settlements and a unit attack penalty when attacking his units. But thankfully Napoleon is pretty much all but destroyed, as is Amina. We capture Madrid as well from the seas. Upgrade the ship of the line. So only Paris left to go in terms of Napoleon's big cities. That looks like is oh, he's got 4 settlements. I guess Paris, Saint Etienne, Toulouse, and Lyon. So they're all here. So it shouldn't be too much longer, hopefully, until we can destroy him. Yeah, it's probably going to go down here anyway. Or not, because I messed up. Probably should have attacked with that one, then move that one in. Madrid and Roma got quite a lot of unhappiness while they're being converted over to our empire. So we will need to watch out for that. 4 more turns of unrest until we can level out those. I think the war up here is pretty much won. So let's move you and you back into this commander, and then let's move this commander out. A whole lot of map to discover here. Amina's settlements. I do actually want to keep you while this is being raised, and I'll keep you there also. Alright, here she comes, about to destroy the ship of the line that I just now captured. Your river has flooded.
It is cold, but we have sake and the hot spring.
And we completed Dogo Onsen, the wonder, a little throwback to our Ghost of Yote playthrough there as well with that. Sake, as our floods reside, specialists take samples of waters and the new soil deposits they leave in their wake in hopes of managing future flood events. Fun long-term studies or invest in farm and spoils. Fun studies, I guess. Let's repair my fishing boat. And then let's get an aerodrome up here. Does cost a good bit in terms of food, gold, and happiness. But we can grow the city back out and get that food. And gold back, well, unfortunately not the happiness. I'm probably not going to get an aerodrome in Newport since we have one in Nassau. I don't know if it would really make sense. I will yoink that. We're not. It takes 19 to. I guess it's got 21 population. Maybe we should keep it. What do we have here? We got wine, ivory, spices, and oil. Yeah, I guess let's keep it. It's gonna take entirely too long to raise anyway. Let's keep this as well. It seems like Amina's towns are quite strong in terms of their size and population. It's just gonna take entirely too long to raise them. Let me put that city resource up there. So we got 11 down here. Let's throw the whales in there. Definitely raising this tiny dump of a town, though. You come down here. I want you to mess with them all. Since you're not really doing anything. And same with you. District of Leon has been captured, but we're not keeping that tiny town. And this fleet commander, let's move him over here as well. Oh, my one ship of the line that basically took the town of Leon has finally been killed. And Ciudad de Mexico is left unguarded, but is surrounded by my army. I think that makes sense. My rifle infantry? Oh, that was the one that was just chilling up there. Rude. I have a land ship in there. Our alliance with Iman is weakening. Opposed ideologies is hitting us the most, as well as relationship decay. I went to war with you. What do you mean alliance is weakening? I do want to keep everyone in this bay to try and stop Amina from moving her units too far up. We do have a bit of gold, so let's purchase... Let's get another land ship. Amina loves using that hinder finances thing. Attacking land units. Sure. Now we're in a good spot with that aerodrome for any campaigns against Franklin. And now we have it. We should be able to... Yes, we got biplane, trench fighter, and bomber. So the bomber... We got messed up by what? Oh, it's definitely getting sunk. Or not. What died? A revenge and another revenge was destroyed. The transoceanic flight. We got our aerodrome commander down here in Nassau. Which means now we can start building or filling out our aerodrome down here. They finished building a bomber, so let's add a fighter. We go biplane or trench fighter. Biplane is usually cheaper, 9 instead of 12, but we're not really struggling for gold right now, so let's go with a trench fighter. Oh no, now he's gonna rock on. That's probably a fail. Why did you move? You were right there at him. We captured the district of Toulouse, so let's raise it. And now we can add everyone back into this commander. Ready for the siege of Paris. Now I think I want to go in this way and down. I feel like it'll be easier, so let's start moving our commander over. Where are you? Okay. We captured Leon for raising as well. That does put us at settlement limit, so we do need to be careful when we're capturing other settlements in the future. There's that random ship that'll line down here just chilling. I wonder if Lisbon's always been there. Where are your naval units? Arna River is flooded,
Bombard.
and we reject that peace deal from Napoleon. There's just no point in going to peace with him. He only has these couple of settlements left. Saint Etienne is going to go down here, so he's only going to have Paris left. Radio. Let's grab a trench fighter down here as well. Now, what's this do a squadron commander? But let's just do a bomber. Defenseless settlement of Lyon. It does have the one boat there. Hopefully that's enough to defend it. Where is your navy, good sir? Oh, I guess we're not in an alliance anymore. Easier free game. Oh no, I don't think I have the units to defend. It's gonna take him 3 to get over there. Worth. Well, we're at you guys over there in the bay. This looks like it's going to be Napoleon's last stand, but we're going to continue that in the next episode and leave this one here. I really do appreciate everyone who has been watching this series. The love on this series, comments, likes, views, everything is just really blown me away. I'm so grateful that you guys are enjoying these videos, commenting, liking, everything like that. If there's anything that I can do to improve the videos, or maybe make a little faster pace, cut the time down, anything at all that you'll want to see, please do let me know in the comments. This is Scott Venom. I'll see everyone in the next one.